We are all consumers, but not all of us are producers. If you are not producing anything, you are living outside your true nature. If you're not creating anything, you are indirectly denying the existence of your creator. A lion gives birth to a lion. An elephant gives birth to an elephant. A shark, a dolphin, a hyena, all of those, they give birth to their kind. A creator has given birth to creatives. Now, if you are not creating anything, you are living below your potential. It is no coincidence that Jesus Christ was a carpenter. A carpenter adds value to a tree he has received from the one who has farmed it. He turns a tree into a table, a chair, furniture, kitchenware. That's what a carpenter will do. It is a clear picture that Jesus is showing even all of us that whatever you've received in its raw state, you need to turn it and add value to it. Welcome to Go to the End, You Sluggard, where we seek to awaken the giant in you and yank you out of that wheelchair of laziness. Now, consuming is incredibly easy. It requires little to no effort. You get rewarded almost instantly. You know what? It is a passive, activity. Unfortunately, producing is the opposite of that. When you have to produce, it needs you to be, present-minded. It needs effort. It needs you to think. It needs you to plan. It needs you to have ambitious. It needs you to have a vision. Now, we live in a society that is pro-consumption. Internet and modern technology has made consuming, literally easy. It has made us a consumption society. But what is required from me and you is to strike the balance. Now, the biggest question anyone would ask is, what do I need to create? What do I need? Where do I start? What do I need to produce? You must produce what you are already consuming. That's the easiest way to start creating anything. I'm sitting here, I've got 3 YouTube channels. If you don't know already, this channel is specifically to help anyone in content creation specifically, but this episode could help anyone. Literally anyone. It doesn't have to be anything on all of it on the internet or online, but it can also help you to channel your energy on things that you are highly skilled on, or things that you grew up surrounded with. If you are an engineer, if you're an electrician, if your father was a carpenter like Jesus, then it is a chance for you to start producing what you know, what you are used to. And then the more you produce, the more you create, the more you are fulfilled. The more seeds are sown, the more likely to get the trees and value from the fruits that will be coming from those trees. So what is key here is that you produce what is familiar to you, and what is familiar to you is what you've been consuming for all of these years. Now, talking about content creation, my channel, which has got like almost 4,000 subscribers, is a football channel. I love football. I love soccer, and that was the easiest thing for me to do was to start there. And I just started my first video, and it doesn't have to be perfect. Your language doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to have all the gear. What's important is that you produce or you create that first video, and just be consistent with it. Be consistent with it. I mean, the channel now is monetized. I'm getting something from it. It might not be the money I thought I was gonna get, but because of the niche I'm in, it's not gonna be highly rewarding. But it has trained me to know how to sit in front of the camera, to know how to stand in front of a crowd, 1,000, 100,000 people, and speak my mind confidently. So because of the channel I was able to have an opportunity to go on national TV and literally converse comfortably so in front of potentially millions, and talk about the very things I talk about when I've switched on the camera at home, and just produce content. So the more you produce, the more you you sow the seeds, the more you are fulfilled, and the more you are giving value to even people you do not know. Now the reality is that the path will unfold as you walk it. You will not know until you start. You need to put your feet in the water, and that's the only time you will know whether the waters are deep or not. Here's my thing, and I think I need to go to the scriptures here just to close off this episode on content creation, becoming a creator more than a consumer. Obviously, we need to strike the balance between consumption and producing. But because our God is a creator and you are also a co-creator, you need to start somewhere. There's a scripture in Proverbs chapter 12 verse 27, and obviously with versions, just read as many versions as you can, and I'll just give you the interpretation in context with the topic of this episode. Now, Proverbs 12:27 will say, a lazy or slothful man does not roast his game, but a diligent man prizes his position. A lazy or slothful man does not roast his game, but the diligent man prizes his position. Now, this proverb here gives you an indication of why today we have, consuming nations versus producing nations. Consuming communities versus producing communities. Consuming individuals versus producing individuals. You just have a clear picture here. And what's funny is that the Bible is saying the lazy man is the one who goes out to hunt. How is a man who hunt lazy? But the focus here is in that after he has gotten that springbok, that game, that buck, that warthog, that rabbit, what does he do with it? He is lazy because he adds no value to that which he has hunted. The hard work is not in the physical labor. The hard work is in thinking, what value can I add in that which I've gotten in its raw state? The springbok, the game, the warthog, the tree, the oil, crude oil, the gold, whatever raw material you get, in their raw state, they are valuable, but they will not be as much as compared when you have added value to them. Now, the diligent man prizes his position. A diligent man, when he gets the same game, he produces a whole lot of products from the same rabbit, whatever game meat that has been hunted, and he sells it for more than he got it in its raw state. Now you are here on YouTube, you're consuming a lot of these content, you've been contemplating and starting a YouTube channel, and you've been delaying. Just start. It will not be perfect on your first, second, or even on your 100th video, but as you're on the path, it unfolds as you walk it. It unfolds as you walk it. So that's the mentality. That's the mentality that when you are on YouTube, there's a lot of content creators, but when you are on it, with every video you are producing, you will be improving. The goal is not the money. The goal is in that you are a co-creator like God, and your attempt is to add value in everything that you will be producing. If you produce a video and then there's 10 views, and if you have one comment from those 10 views giving a positive feedback, that means that you are on the right path. I hope this video finds you well and will help you in your journey of content creation. But it's not just limited to content creation, but it'll also help you in your career, in your business, with your kids at home, just to show everyone in the family the differences. And I will bow out by saying, may my God bless you all.